Hello, welcome to Money Making Expert. This is the Reolink Go PT. So, the Reolink Go PT, we did the Reolink Go last time. This is the PT model, the latest model, which basically means it can pan and tilt. So we'll open the box now and see what we get. We decided to come all the way out in the woods because, as you know, the Reolink Go is a solar panel rechargeable battery camera that can be mounted anywhere, and it runs off 4G. And on the box you'll see that it says Vodafone on it. So they partnered with Vodafone in a way to supply SIM cards for the cameras. Because before you had to have a SIM card, just like a data SIM from any supported carrier. I don't know why they've gone with Vodafone, maybe because it supports most countries. I mean, Vodafone isn't the best in the UK, I'd say EE is the best. But for £4 over what we were paying last time, which was £10, it's a hell of a saving, especially when you need 3 or 4 of these cameras. Inside here we've got some German instructions, the operation instruction book. We have got, of course, the Reolink stickers. We've got a vSIM SIM card from Vodafone, so we'll put that in the camera. We've got the mounting, we've got the warranty card, and another instruction book. And that's it on this bit. And then here is the redesigned solar panel. There's the mount for it. And this is the redesigned solar panel. So it looks a bit different from last time. So that's the solar panel now. And we'll mount that alongside the camera up the tree. We have an aerial. So the last Reolink Go didn't have an aerial, it was all inbuilt. Let me get the old Reolink Go. This was the older version of the Reolink Go. So it was all built into this kind of system, where this one has an external antenna. And let's have a look what the new Reolink Go PT looks like. It's heavier than I thought. There we go. That's the new Reolink Go PT. Unpeel this now. Oh, incredible. We've got a mounting bracket for the camera there. A tree strap. We are going to use the tree strap because we're going to strap it to this tree here. We've got the cable, which is just a charging cable for the camera. You've got a separate cable with the solar panel here. There's nothing left in this box. You see, there we go, we're empty. So to give you a comparison, here is the Reolink Go PT, and here is the old Reolink Go. This has got the white silicone cover on, and this is the new one. Reolink Go PT with the solar panel. So if we have a look closer at the Reolink Go PT, you can see at the back here you have got the power, and you can turn it on and off from there, little power switch. Here you've got the charging socket, so you'll connect your solar panel into there, or your USB cable if you're just charging off a normal USB plug. There is your external antenna. There we go. And that is what it's going to look like in the tree or wherever you have it. Let's get this Reolink Go PT mounted up on the tree, and we'll see how it works, set it up and see how we get on. We're hopefully going to try and capture some wildlife out in the woods tonight. Hey. I need your help. Give me 2 minutes, I can't turn it off. Don't start us. Okay. Am I in frame? Because you look like you're pointing down here.
I've got both of you in. I've done like that.
Why is he in? I'm the one holding this. So this is the Reolink Go mount that we're going to put onto the tree here, and we're going to hold that on with... there it is. Right, so we're going to use this, mount it on the tree. We're going to use the strap to mount it round, and then we've got the solar panel, but we're going to have to screw the solar panel in because we've got these 3 holes here. I'm going to kind of mount it round this side because this part gets sun only some parts of the day because we're in a wooded area. But as long as it gets some sunlight exposure, then we'll be fine. It makes it a bit pointless, doesn't it, if you've got a tree strap but then you can't tree strap the solar panel.
Yeah.
Because then you've got to screw it in anyway, haven't you?
Yeah. What do you want to do?
Do you want to use that or just screw it?
No, just screw it. I've got a couple of screws.
Okay, the tree strap's out because you've got to screw the solar panel mount anyway. It is the tree strap, but we picked a pretty small tree and it still doesn't fit, so it's pretty useless. We've got the VSIM that will open now and put it into the camera. A few people had questions last time of whether it was a Wi-Fi camera. No, it's not a Wi-Fi camera, it's a 4G camera. And everybody asked, would it work in their country? What carrier should they use? How much does it cost? Well, if you want to check that, go to the link in the description and it'll tell you what country is supported on the Reolink website. It'll tell you what carrier to use. And as for cost, it used to be about £10 per month, like I said at the start. But now they've partnered with Vodafone on these VSIMs. It says about £4, and I assume that's unlimited usage on your camera, but I can't confirm that at the moment. You have to download the app from Vodafone, V by Vodafone or something like that. You don't have to use Vodafone app, Vodafone SIM card just because it comes from Vodafone. You can use any SIM card that you want. But this is now £4 per month, where the last time I spent about £10 per month. So it is quite a bit cheaper. On the card where your SIM card comes out of, you've got a QR code on the back. And with the app, you're just going to scan the QR code. There we go, so that's scanning now. We've got it Smart SIM, so I can confirm that. And it gives me a few options. It's a V camera, and it's given me camera devices Arlo Go. So I assume I just click on that. It's given me a VSIM plan of £4, and it's a rolling contract, so it's every 30 days. I'll select that, I'll accept the terms, and while I finish the rest of this, we'll come back to you and we'll install it on the tree. Okay, so I've paid for the VSIM on Vodafone, £4 a month. It came up as Arlo Go instead of Reolink Go. So just click on Arlo Go and that'll work the same. I think Vodafone has to add Reolink Go yet. So I've got the Vodafone VSIM card here that I'm going to install into the camera. It's the nano part, so you can break the rest off. And we've got a SIM card, nano SIM, goes in at the top. There we go, that's in. It's got a micro SD card already in as well. This is purely a 4G camera, it's not a Wi-Fi camera. It's rechargeable battery with a solar panel, so you can either recharge it and go mount it anywhere, or you can mount a solar panel alongside it. The difference between this one and the older version, which I showed you earlier, there it is without the silicon case on. This is a fixed, and this mounts upside down, and it pans left and right and up and down. It's about £30 more expensive, and you can basically mount it anywhere with a 4G or 3G signal. So you can mount it on construction sites, at a harbour, at your boat, in the woods where we are now, like the last video. Here in the woods. Come up here. We won't show you too much detail, but we've got a trail here. We've got quite a lot of wildlife in these woods. We've got a bit of a carcass there, so I assume a fox has taken that at some point. We'll turn the camera on now, and let's see if it connects to the Reolink app. Okay, so we'll press the plus, we'll scan the QR code underneath, and see if it connects. Got no flashing lights anymore, but it seems to be connecting. We'll put a password in. We'll name the camera Reolink Go PT. There we go, it says initialization finished and talks about the camera. We won't save it. And we'll press use now. There's the Reolink Go. We'll press play. There it is. It was upside down. I've got a little slug on my end. So that's installed, the cable's plugged in through the back of the mount, round into the back of the camera. It's a bit tricky to actually get it in there. And you've got a little rubber sleeve that goes over the top to stop water from getting in. And then your aerial just comes out the side however you want it. I've just tried to put it up at an angle here. And that's pretty much the best we've got. The solar panel is just around here because the sunlight will shine through the leaves in the morning and get a bit of sun exposure on the panel. And that's our setup done. So we'll see what it looks like. Okay, so we've got the camera installed now. It's up above me. And I've got the app now on my phone, which I will share on the screen. So as you can see, you've got a few options, just like the old Rearlink Go. You've got the full screen, so make it full screen like that. You've got the quality here, so you can put it into Fluent or 1080p. Normally you want Fluent if the signal's bad, but we're doing 1080p here, not a problem. So Vodafone seems to be doing fine. We can do the video clip and the image clip. So I'll do the image clip, for example, and it takes a picture. We can turn the sound on, which would be the volume icon there, which you can hear me repeat, so I'll turn that off. And then underneath you've got the three icons on the bottom. You've got talk on the left, which you can do two-way communication with it. So if anybody's here, you can talk to them. Hopefully there'll be nobody out in these woods, so we shouldn't need to use that, but to give it a go, if I press tap to talk. Hello! There we go. Oh, so that works fine. It comes through pretty quick compared to the last one. The last one took about 7 odd seconds to go through, so you'd say something, you have to wait 7 seconds and it would go through. This one seems to go through pretty quick. Let's do another test. Hello. Hello. It takes about 2 or 3 seconds, so it's not too bad. So if we go to PTZ, that means this is the whole function of this camera over the other one. So you can move it about, so we'll go left. We'll go down. We'll go right. And there I am. We'll come back up. There we go. So it works pretty fluidly, you know, it works pretty quick. And that's all on 1080p. So it works quite well. I'm quite impressed. So let's just put it down a little bit more. I need a bit of practice with it. There we go. There's a bit of a delay on it, probably about a couple of seconds. There we go. So we'll leave it at that, a little bit further down. So press X. We've got playback here. So if you go on the playback clips, you'll see there's one at 1550 there. There's no other clips because I haven't quite set up the motion correctly. If you go in settings up here, you can see the battery is on 78%. Click on the battery. There we go, that's the 78%. So when it gets more data, you'll see how well it's been charging as well. As I say, the battery charges pretty well on the old one. It doesn't really need much sunlight, and it lasts for a long time without the solar panel. So we should be fine in this wooded area for quite a while. And I'll let you know how it gets on in the wood area, because there is quite a lot of shade. There's not going to be a massive amount of sunlight on the panel whatsoever. So we'll see if it does charge it. If we go to display, you can configure what actually comes on the display itself. You can turn the watermark off, so you take Rearlink off if you want to on the top left. We've got the siren, we've got push notifications, we've got email alerts, we've got PIR sensor, camera recording, everything. If we go into advanced, you can see more of the date and time, change device password, infrared lights, and record audio. So that's all you need really. So I'll turn push notifications on. So if anything is censored, then it will push a notification to my phone, so I'll be able to bring up the app straight away. And then I won't turn the siren on, but we will turn it on just to test it. So I'll turn the siren on now. custom alarm sound, I believe you can record your own, which you can here, which I'm not going to do that. But if we go to default sounds, and let's give it a go now and see if that works. Set it off straight away. It's still going off now. So that's pretty good. It's pretty quick to set off the siren. So that's the Rearlink Go PT setup, all on the tree up there now, working fine. We've gone through the app. The app works great as well. If you want to buy this camera, you can buy it through the Rearlink store or possibly on Amazon. I may put a link underneath. It's about £266 at the moment. And then if you want to know if it will work in your country, as I said before, if you go on the link in the description, Rearlink will tell you what country they support and what carrier will support in that country. Other than that, it's a great camera to have on the farm, on a construction site, on your boat, here in the woods. If you're just a nature lover, it'll be fantastic. And then now that the SIM card, the data SIM with Vodafone, is only £4 a month, hopefully they'll bring more carriers on as well, not just Vodafone. But now that's £4 a month, it's a lot more affordable than the £10 a month that I was paying before. So if you've got any questions, leave them in the comments and I'll answer them straight away for you. And then other than that, thanks for watching. See you later.